welcome. And the first question I want to ask you, how did Osho come into your life and what happened next?
Since my childhood, I have lived in a spiritual atmosphere at my home. Sometimes my father used to visit Osho when he was a professor at Jabalpur. And my father had a library in which he used to keep books of various saints. One day he brought Osho's book and he urged me to read that one book. The title of that book was Antaryatra. I was a student of 9th grade at that time. I read that book. I liked that book so much that later on, I kept on reading other books also. I felt as if I had found a treasure of my life. Slowly, I went on drowning in Osho's wonderful literature. I read some of these titles: The Quest for Peace, Jin Khoja Tin Paiya, Love is the Door of the Lord, Meditation Sutra. A spiritual curiosity went on growing in my heart. I became emotionally attached to Osho. The desire to see him grew stronger day by day. Meditation techniques were going on in my house in the morning and evening. People used to come and take books from the library. They used to do dynamic meditation in the morning, and in the evening, Kirtan meditation. And many friends, Osho lovers, started coming from far away. Kirtan and dance was going on almost daily. I was interested in music from a very young age. Often I would sing bhajans in Kirtan Sandhya, and my brother was playing tabla with me. Other musicians they were also joining, and there was a great music orchestra. After the music, in the end, he would calm down and immense in silent meditation. Thus, my childhood was spent in the meditative and the musical atmosphere of my family. Thus, connection with Osho became very, very easy to me.
Great.
Would you tell us what year was it?
It was when I was reading in class 9th. So
it must be
70?
Close to,
Close to
69 or 70.
70. Oh.
Yeah.
And Osho gave you a name?
Yes, he gave my name.
What is the meaning?
Ma Amrit Priya. Amrit means nectar, immortal, eternity. We have eternal consciousness within us, and Priya means beloved. So this is my meaning of my name. So how to find our eternal consciousness, which is we are having within. So he taught the meditation, and so I experienced it. I was so lucky.
I would like to mention few incidents of my early life. One was at that time, there was no electricity in the village, so no motor pumps, nothing. So we used to have a well in the house, and Osho used to draw water from the well. He enjoyed it very much. He was giving water to all the plants in the garden, and we children used to sit there, and he used to pour water upon us. He was pulling water from the well using the bucket and rope, and he did it for almost 1 hour every day. And we, all the small children, used to take bath. He was pouring water on us. So this is the earliest memory I have of Osho. Second memory I have, that Osho used to travel a lot by the train, railway trains, and almost 3 or 4 or 5 times in a month, he used to pass through the village. And we used to take food for him. Usually it was either lunchtime or dinner time. So we will carry the tiffin to the railway station. So few elderly people will also go there and family members will go there. And the train will stay there just for 2 minutes. And in 2 minutes, it was just a marvelous experience of Osho's presence. Just giving him the tiffin and few people chatting with him, talking with him. So I remember this happening again and again. So many times we went to railway station and carry food for him. Third thing I remember of very early age, there was a friend of Osho, his name was Mr. Kabra, and he had a beautiful garden in his house. His house was a little away from the town. So it was a lonely place, no crowd, no noise. Whenever Osho came from Jabalpur, he used to take meditation class in the evening at Mr. Kabra's garden. And about 50 people or 100 people will gather. I was very small. I didn't understand much what he's talking about, the philosophy or whatever, but I understood the instructions he was giving for meditation. First, he was saying to relax your body. He was repeating it a few times. Then he was mentioning, watch your breath. It is becoming slower, smooth, very harmonious and rhythmical. Keep on watching your breath. And then he will suggest the mind is becoming calm and quiet. The body is relaxed. Breathing has become slow and mind has become calm and quiet. And then after giving these suggestions for about 10 minutes, then he will keep quiet. A deep silence will prevail. And in that early age, it was so easy to relax compared to now. It was much, much easier. Osho was saying relax and I was totally relaxed. He was saying breathing is becoming quiet, mind is becoming silent, and it happened immediately. So deep experience of meditation was happening. These are my few early memories of my childhood with Osho. Okay.
Do you recall when did you become an Osho sannyasi? When did you decide to be his disciple, or the other way around? Yes.
When I was in class 9, that time, Osho used to take meditation camps by himself. I went to Mount Abu while he was taking that meditation camp. And I had that great opportunity when he was talking about Kathopanishad. So in that time, a magazine used to be published in those days, Ukrand. I read that Bhagwan gives sannyas even through post. In those days, he was in Mumbai. I wrote him a letter. After about 10 days, I received the mala and the name also by post. My new name was Amrit Priya. I felt as if Osho himself had given the mala. And I had a great thrill and great experience. I started wearing orange clothes and mala since. And then I went to Mount Abu while he was taking the meditation camp. And I again requested Osho to get me initiated again. And then he again gave the mala through his hands and the name again. He asked my name and then he just explained the meaning of the name. And it was great experience.
I remember my initiation. It was 1971. My grandmother died, and then Osho came. This was the last visit to the hometown in 1971. So when Osho came, so many sannyasins gathered, so many friends gathered. For the first time, I saw so many sannyasins wearing orange clothes and mala, and I got also very much interested. My elder brother, Swami Niklank Bharati, had already taken the initiation. So I requested Osho. He said, will you be able to wear these orange clothes in the school? I was a student in high school in those days. I said, yes, I will be able to do that. Then he gave me a new name, Swami Shailendra Saraswati. Previously, my name was also given by him. Shailendra Shekhar, that was the name given by him when I was born. So he didn't change the name, he added the word Saraswati. Saraswati is the name of goddess of wisdom in India. And surprisingly, this was my mother's name also, and my grandmother's name also. So I was very happy to have my mother's name and the name of my grandmother joined with my name. So this is how the initiation happened to me. Okay.